morning, beautiful people. I hope everybody is doing well today. I am going to start us off with our reading, again from the Body, Mind, and Spirit book from the Hazelden Meditations collection. And I like it because I think the message in here can be applied to our current circumstances. So here goes. Money is not required to buy one necessity of the soul. Henry David Thoreau. Today we live in a society that seems to worship things. Television, movies, and magazines sell us that sophistication, respect, admiration, and self-confidence come from owning things rather than from who we are inside. 12-step meetings are wonderful antidotes for that message. Here is a fellowship of people who don't judge us by our clothing or our credit cards. Here we are cared for because of what's in our hearts, the condition of our values, and our common goal of sobriety. And our higher power loves us just as we are. When we feel caught up in a non-spiritual way of life, we can pause and remember that we have a place to come home to. We can come in from the rat race and rejoice in a fellowship that values honesty, integrity, and spirituality. Today, help me remember what's really important in my life. And I think that's the most important line right there. Help me remember what's really important in my life. And I think as we continue dialing into our mindset while in quarantine, I think a lot of us, from what I'm hearing and seeing and experiencing, are discovering how to value what's important in our life, and the family time, and going outside for exercise, and FaceTiming your friends and relatives, and letting the older people know we care for them. All those things are very important, and I think that unfortunately, due to lack of choice almost, that it's bringing these things to the surface and people have more time to concentrate on them. So I really hope that everyone is taking full advantage of the situation and getting some of the best things out of life, because all we have is, today. I mean, I understand that we just got news that it sounds like we might be in this situation for another month or so. And I know that just thinking on that horizon, maybe adding stress, I have no concept of what it's like to have children here at home, and never mind teaching them while trying to work my job. I'm a need peace and quiet kind of person, if you couldn't tell from me moving around my bedroom the other day. But I need my quiet for thinking time. So I know that it has to be a challenge. And, I'm proud of all you guys that are pushing through it and doing the best you can, because that's all we could do is the best we can. I have two little focuses for today. Self-care items, just discussion points. So the one is journaling. And I've read The Miracle Morning, and if you haven't read it, it's a Hal Elrod book. And hey, you got time, so you might want to check it out either on paper or on Audible. But it explains Hal's process of what he does in the morning. And one of the things he does is journaling. And I think every recovery situation I've been in, it goes back to journaling. And it occurred to me that that's basically what I'm doing out loud with you on some level by doing these morning and evening podcasts. I have a journal and it's out, and I try to write in it, and I haven't been consistent every day. I could do a much better job. And I haven't, sometimes it's just like a recap. It's not really digging deep. So I guess it could be used for either way. I'm just throwing it out there that journaling could be another way of using up our time and downloading any of those, negative feelings that are trapped in our body as we go through this. And then the next thing, I know I'm working on this, and my trick to doing this is by having it in every room. But since I've been home, I'm not drinking as much water as I would as if I was in the office. Now that makes no sense because it's easier accessible here, and there's no reason. It's not like I have to go very far to go to the bathroom. I don't have to worry about any of those things. So I'm going to continue to put like a bottle in each room as a reminder so that whatever room I'm in. The other day I was doing chores, and anytime I went into the kitchen, I had to take a drink before I could go back to work. And of course, it's kind of helping me with trying to stay away from the cigarettes. So, yeah, that's my recommendation. Get some water in your body today, little extra. I may bring that up again because it's something we need every day. The good old fashioned rule, I think, is half our body weight in ounces. So if you're 180 pounds, 90 ounces, and I don't know, bottles are what, 16 ounces, 20 ounces? Yeah, 16 ounces. Wow, I lost track of my math. It's early. I've only had 3 sips of coffee. Anyway, drink your water, stay positive, and I will check back with everybody later. Have a wonderful day.